The Toastmasters International Speech Contest is finally starting yet again. And it starts around this time, and by August, a new world champion will emerge. And that may be you. Now, I know that preparing for a contest can be very tricky as well as stressful. Been there before. I would stress myself, I would really push myself, and I would just make myself more worried during the contest because I'm just pressuring myself. And I believe some of you may experience the same. Now, this could be due to the contest preparation period. Now, of course, today I'd just like to share with you 3 contest preparation tips that I use personally so that I could put myself at ease and present my speech without any form of pressure during the contest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the first tip that I'd like to share with you is called lockdown. Now, I know we're in the pandemic and the whole COVID thing. I'm not talking about locking yourself in the room. But what I mean by lockdown is to lock down your speech at least 1 week before you give that speech. This is a tip that I've actually got from Aaron Beverly, the 2019 World Champion of Public Speaking. He's also my coach during the 2020 competition last year. So he told me that when you lock down your speech at least a week, you're actually giving yourself some time to internalize on that speech. So don't make any more major revisions and just lock it down 1 week prior to the competition. The second tip I can share with you is called recording yourself, both video and audio. The key here is when you see yourself on the video and you listen to yourself, you are seeing what you saw and what you've done, as well as internalizing what you hear. So you're touching on many bases here, your sight as well as your hearing. Now, I like to listen to myself doing my speech when I'm driving or when I'm just doing something else. This helps me to internalize subconsciously. Now, when it comes to video, I play back the video so I could observe if there's any areas that I could improve on my delivery. Not so much on content, because remember, you want to lock down your speech. So if you want to improve on your delivery during this period of time, by all means, go for it. This is the perfect way. And this also helps when you watch yourself present, you get to internalize your speech even more because you're seeing it in action. The third tip that I have for you is to rehearse at least 2 times per day. When you wake up, 1 time. When you are about to go to sleep, another time. This really helps to internalize your speech better as well. Now, I know I use the word internalize a lot because that is what you need to be doing during this contest preparation period. Don't memorize, internalize. There's a big difference here. Memorizing means you're trying to memorize line by line by line and hopefully deliver it line by line by line during the competition. But sometimes in the competition, you'll realize that if you do that, if you miss 1 line, you may not be able to continue the next line, and that would put you at a disadvantage. So what I like to do is just to internalize how the story goes, internalize the flow, and then in the contest, I know I may add in a few new words or I may take out certain things based on the flow. But ideally, you want to maintain to make sure that the speech is still going according to plan. Don't add too much new things during the contest or don't take out something else as well. So the 3 things that I shared with you today, number 1 is lock down your speech 1 week before. Number 2 is record yourself video and audio. And number 3 is to rehearse at least 2 times per day before the competition. And doing this will definitely help you to familiarize yourself and to internalize your content so that when you contest, lesser stress and lesser pressure on yourself. Alright, so I really hope that these tips will help you for the upcoming contest. All the best, and I hope to see you at the top.